Hi everyone! So, normally I'm pretty much focused on Constructed on this channel in my stream, but if you watched my stream today, you know that I suffered beating after absolute beating, and honestly couldn't take any more. So today I'm streaming a draft. I hope this is interesting enough, as long as it doesn't come about too often. So, Role Reversal is tough to cast and can be good, but is honestly kind of narrow. Like, a lot of the best things to steal are planeswalkers, and you need to have your own planeswalker lying around for that to be good, so I'm not going to take that. Leyline Prowler is also a little difficult to cast, but then fixes your mana beyond that, so this is good for like a 5-color green type strategy, and just a 3-mana 2/3 Death Touch lifelink is very respectable. I think the most interesting cards, if you want to stay open here, are Vizier of the Scorpion. This is fine, but not amazing. Like, giving your Amass token Death Touch is pretty powerful, especially since you can then Amass again, create sort of like a... What's the card? Ophiomancer, I think? The guy who makes the Death Touch snake. You can sort of get that out of this. And then the best commons here, I think, are Wanderer's Strike and Spellgorger Weird. Spellgorger is sort of a build-around, but extremely powerful once you do so. Wanderer's Strike, just generically powerful, and gonna be good in basically any white deck you pick. I think the pick here is probably one of the black cards, but honestly I end up drafting black a lot, so I'm gonna draft red. I basically never get to draft red, so I'm gonna do that now. So here, this is an interesting pack. Narset is never really as good as you want her to be. It's extremely hard to get your non-creature spell count high enough for her to hit consistently, but she is powerful if you can do that. I think the best cards to pair red with are blue for like a spells type deck, which is what Spellgorger Weird wants to go into, and white if you wanted to just be aggressive all around. I could see something like picking 10th District and going like an aggressive target my guys type deck, but instead, is that what I want to do? I think blue-red is better overall, so I'm going to go with what I think is a significantly weaker card. I think 10th District is better, but I think this is putting me into a better archetype. So, a couple options here. Time Twist is okay, but not great. I don't want to pick it this early. Kind of feel the same about On-Crop Invader. What I'm actually going to do to somewhat, not really remain open, but keep giving me several options here. This is the best card in the pack by a lot, and so I'm going to take it and possibly either splash it or move into white in some way. Alright, the red is not looking great here, but neither is much else. Best card here by a lot is Bond of Discipline. Oh boy. In case you were wondering, this is not going very well. This is fine top end. I don't usually like drafting my 6-drop common creatures this early, but this is where we are. Callous Dismissal's pretty good. I don't mind picking up these. Oh boy. I think we're likely to end up more colors than I want to be, so I'm going to go ahead and take that early. Sarkhan's Catharsis is awkward, because on one hand, it's often just Lava Axe, but I've lost a lot of games to my opponent being able to Lava Axe my creatures, so I think it can be okay. I'm going to take Grim Initiate. This can be good, depending on your deck. Alright, in a blue-red spells deck, the Strix is quite good. Can take a sprint. I'm okay with having one or two of those. Now is okay when I'm fine picking up a Time Twist. Like I said, this was not a great pack one. We open a junk rare, that's unfortunate. Kazmina, as far as uncommons though, is quite good. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. We'll probably wheel something good. I wouldn't mind picking up the Twins. Dismissal and Strix are great in our deck. Yeah.
It's us or them. I hope you choose the right side.
Okay. So here, we don't have any removal yet. Not real removal, at least. We've got a Callous Dismissal. So do we take Kasmina's transformation, or Contentious Plan, or do we admit that we're definitely going to be white and take the Wanderer's Strike? Right now we only have like one good thing to proliferate, really. Well, her and this and Kasmina. That's like a knock against both of these, though. Ugh. Like I said, not loving the direction we're at here. Oh, this is good, though. Aven Eternal is a good evasive threat. It's multiple bodies, and it plays really well with Proliferate. So, glad to pick that up. Ugh. I wish I was green. Because these are both so bad. This is why I hate drafting red. I shouldn't have drafted red. Like, this is so mopey, and it's like, God, do I really want to draft a Grizzly Bear? Spellkeeper Weird can be fine, but our spells aren't even that good, so I don't really want to do that. Whew, this is a stinky pick. I guess I take Rising Populace and admit that we're gonna be white, probably. Ugh, this feels real bad, because those other cards were just so bad. There's no way I'm playing them. Invade the City is actually quite good. This can just make a really giant creature. Okay, I don't want tons of this, but I'll play like one No Escape. Well, here we are. Going back to the pick that I wish I'd made earlier if we were just straight red-white. Alright. We have a plan. And take another Grim Initiate. Pro tip for those of you playing on Arena, if you know that you're not going to play any of the cards in the pack, this is actually a good pickup, by the way. Really good with 10th District. And you're not going to play any of them, take the uncommons, because those will fill up your vault faster. Well, this is not an incredible pack, but Tybalt actually is not that bad. Unfortunately, I don't think we're on the Niv Mizzet Reborn plan.
The only thing to fear is, well, everything.
Burning Prophet plays well in our blue-red spells plan. Oh, as does Rouse Outburst. If we had more things to proliferate, I would possibly take the Flux Channeler, but this is just a really premium card. Okay. Heartfire, also quite good. Powerful removal, and we've got stuff we're willing to sacrifice. Don't think we're playing any of these. Could take a Mana Geode, maybe we play it to make sure our splash works. Probably not, though. Another Strix is good. I've already got a No Escape, so I'm probably not going to play a Crush Descent. This card is like pretty easy to play around if you know it's coming. I'll go ahead and just take another one of these. Ooh, these are the types of cards that I would have liked to take much earlier. This gives us something to proliferate onto a powerful creature, like if we load up a Strix. And this is even better. When we don't have that many creatures, because we've got a lot of spells, this will protect what we have going on. Ooh, and we got to pick up a stealth mission too. Alright. Don't really want a bunch of No Escapes. I don't know if we'll play all the Grim Initiates either, but... Okay, this deck kinda came together in that last pack. I was really worried. We might not even have to splash white here. Let's see what the deck looks like without it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have plenty of playables with just blue-red. Let's see. Probably want to play, like... I want to play some of these, because they're so good with our Heartfire. We don't need a bunch of this, since we're not even targeting our guy anymore. We're not playing the 10th District thingy. This one. So now the question is, do we want to splash the Guard Mage? I don't know that we have to. I think our deck is just kind of good. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and submit this, and we'll go ahead and hop into the games. Alright, getting into the first game with our honestly pretty good blue-red spells list. I didn't realize until I submitted the deck and didn't get any gems. We have no rares in this deck, but I don't think we're going to need them. Especially not if hands go like this. They're going to need something pretty good to not get beat up by this curve. They could have like a Jaya's Greeting here. Yeah. Man, why don't I ever see this card? I like intellectually know it's a common, and I swear I see it less often than your average mythic. Alright. I see what they're doing over there. Contentious Plan is actually quite a good draw. I'm just gonna go ahead and run this out. Like, I don't know how long we would have to wait to be able to protect it adequately, but the answer is like a very long time. Okay, they didn't do anything. So now we're in a pretty good spot where we're winning on board. And then, well, can't do anything about that. I was like, dang, we can just hold this up and it'll grow our creature and everything. Alright, we need to find a threat, and unfortunately we already lost our best one. Maybe they'll slam a God Eternal Oketra and we'll get to stop it. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to my turn. We could just fire this off, but I don't think that's very good. Like, I think we'd rather make sure we get a 2-for-1 out of this. We could kill their 1-1, but that's also just seems kind of insignificant. Okay. Whew! I'm glad to be playing a counter. Strix seems great. Best draw would probably be like a stealth mission to stick on this. Alright. That seems like a good target for a Ral's Outburst. Just gonna go ahead and take it. 1 damage, not that significant, and I don't want to get blown out by like a Defiance Strike or something. Ooh. That's quite nice. It's like a slightly tough situation because our mana just doesn't quite work out as is. Problem with these types of things, you don't get to cast them when you want to, so we're getting only minimal value here, but like I said, we don't have quite enough mana in general, and this bricks their attack here, so. Okay, so we're just gonna trade and take some damage, but they're running out of resources, especially once we Ral's Outburst down this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and take the big thing. Is this a 3rd Divine Era? It is. Alright. Well, we are very likely to be able to win this game. I need a really good top deck, like right here. I just noticed that our opponent is the Mentor of Heroes, and they have Ajani. I missed that card. That was a really fun card to play with. We drew into Grim Initiate, which is really good with our Heartfire, and all the time we're just building towards this Invade the City being really strong. Alright, So if they don't do anything, or at least not anything significant, we have them quite dead on board. Deals 1 damage to target creature. Okay, so we can actually deny them the draw off of this. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, got there. Alright, first game in the books. Okay, game 2. Last one wasn't exactly how we drew it up. We lost a lot of more creatures than we would prefer, but overall worked out quite well. This hand looks like it's on par to do that, or on track to do that again. I feel like we're not as good of a Strix deck as I've occasionally had in the past, because we've got a lot of tricky instants and stuff. But I think we are definitely a more than adequate Strix deck. Okay, them not having anything on 2 is good for us, because it means we get this Strix down, and then we can probably stick Tybalt, have the ground locked up, and start hitting them. Unless, of course, they play a... Okay. That is acceptable. Tybalt not actually good on this board anymore, though. Alright, I'm gonna go super aggro. Let's see what they got. They might be able to punish me, but this way we've got a really nasty clock going, and we got to actually use our mana. Alright. Let's just keep turning the screws. Don't really want a red card, but the 5th land being an island is also not really something we're super interested in. Or the 6th land, we already have 5th accounted for. Yeah, Tybalt not super incredible on this board. We could try to protect him, but I like how much pressure we're applying. Yeah, this card is just so solid, especially in Limited. I think you're often going to be able to find an X3 and just get your really clean 2-for-1. Okay, Bond of Flourishing, sure. Buys them a bit of time. That is a big boy. That is quite annoying.
To seeing your mistakes.
Assume they're gonna minus on my Strix now?
When pursuing creativity, defy convention. You don't look scared. The more, the messier.
Oh, okay. I was like, why can't I do anything else? Dovin is making these more expensive, which is kind of rough because it means we don't have plating or twist up here. So this guy's a bit of a problem.
I adore an audience.
So what is our plan here? I don't really know. I'm gonna pass. I suspect that they're gonna attack with both of these. I'm not completely sure though, because like if they want the worm to get through, then they have to jump it with the Pegasus. But that means the Pegasus is smacking into the Strix. And, like, if they just attack, or if they attack with both of these after minusing on Strix, then I just get to block here and take none, and I'm okay. Like, this worm isn't inherently that scary if I can get rid of the Pegasus, because then these devils, like, can just chump it forever. What I would really like to do is for them to have some removal spell or something, And if we could get to a mass, then Contentious Plan will proliferate all over the place, and that'll be really good. Looks like they aren't totally sure. They don't seem to really be sure what they want to do either.
When pursuing creativity, defy convention.
What? What is going on with their timer? It's just jumping all over the place. And Step, if they don't do anything, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I should have done this earlier. Just gonna go to my turn. This was a mistake on my part. I meant to set a stop on their second main and time twist my Tybalt so that I could activate him a couple more times, but I did not. So now I'm just gonna pass again. We're gaining ground in this kind of holding pattern. No one's getting anywhere except their Dovin is losing power. And as soon as this is gone, then we're just gonna start mushing them with this Strix. Yeah. Guessing they don't have anything too good here. White-green doesn't really have amazing instants, I don't think. Not even entirely sure what they could have that would be good here. Oh, well that's one thing, but it's like not even that good. This is just not really different from before, and this is also like it matches up equally well as before. No, thank you. Fizzles, they don't get to proliferate, so their things aren't good anymore. And importantly, they cannot downtick Dovin on our thing anymore, because it has hexproof. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the twist.
That's it. Game over.
Go to my turn.
With anger. Show us you're alive.
Alright, first things first, let's draw a card. Okay. They can put 6 points of toughness in front, or power in front of my Strix, so I still can't attack with it safely? That kind of sucks. And we can't cast both of these, so...
Oh, they're so cute.
This is not perfect. Ah! That said, we're getting close to throw every single devil in front of this and trade away for it territory. Ooh, that seems quite good as well.
War is coming. I will. We are
Go ahead and pitch that land that we don't need.
My friend is here to help you.
And yeah, like... attacking with the devils doesn't really do anything. We could try to take out these spiders, maybe, but if they like just chump one and let the other two... or just eat one and let the other two through, that's pretty bad. Sprint doesn't really do a lot here either. Yeah, and their attacks are just too bad. Like I said, they could attack with both of these, jump the worm, but like, we don't really care about either of these dying or even taking 8 ourselves. Then we get to eat the Pegasus, and they've just got nothing going on. Zero Kazmina.
My students are loyal.
Pitch this mountain. Contentious Plan. Dang, too bad this isn't an instant. Being able to bounce this would be pretty hot. Yeah, because, like, even if we bounce the Pegasus, they can still put 6 in front of the Strix. So it just trades. We could go for that next turn, though. Because if they put these two in front of the Strix, then we just summon Sprint, give it the extra toughness it needs to live through it. And then they're in a lot of trouble. So yeah, I think we're going to look to do that soon. I'm not used to blue-red decks winning by just, like, stalling out on the board, but that seems to be where we're at. So yeah, let's go ahead and bounce this Pegasus. And then attack you for 6. I'm gonna pass turn in case we end up proliferating again or something. Especially because we already have something to do with our mana. Specifically something that means we get to keep making that good attack. I don't think we want another Strix. It's never getting through these. Vivian's Grizzly, sure, that's really dirtily. And just like that, we were able to proliferate again. Sick. Man, these contentious plans are great. Now we can Kasmina. Yeah, they didn't. They were off it. Man, usually when my draft decks don't have any rares, I get sad, but this one just makes me very happy. Alright, third game with blue-red stuff. Sure. Anything that gets to go Sky Theater Strix into Avid Eternal makes me pretty happy. And these are also quite good. Why don't we get to be on the play, though? This is our third game in a row on the draw. This stinks. Alright. I don't know if we're going to get to have as good of a spot for Contentious Plan this game as we did last time, but I can certainly hope. That was just awesome. Proliferating multiple Planeswalkers and an Amass token and our giant bird. Alright, we are not drawing quite how we want to here. But luckily we have a bunch of power in the air. We can start proliferating this. Ooh, that's a little scary. No attacks. Huh. I guess they wouldn't have gotten anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and Contentious Plan right now, because it's still leaving up Twist and Plating. This means we get to get in for a lot of damage and have, this back as a decent attacker. Or a decent blocker. Yeah, we, haven't actually drawn very much action. We're gonna need to start drawing spells. It's not great to count on just this going all the way. And that's a little scary. I guess I will just take it. Bam. We're still winning the race. Well, not on board. We need to hit them 5 more times and they would hit us 4. But we're going to be able to cast spells and stuff. So. Like that one. That's a spell. Alright. Then what I'm actually going to do here... Ooh, that actually seems like a good draw. Here, we're not quite swinging for lethal, but it's quite a lot of damage. This is just, like, not nearly fast enough. Okay, go to my turn. Playing Tybalt, even without anything else, takes this to a 2-turn clock, which is very attractive.
decided to torture you. The more, the messier.
Okay, yep. Continue beating down in the air. How about no? Remember, kids, just because you can play an instant doesn't mean you should play an instant. Yeah, that was a really quick one. We played Flyers, and they were not prepared. Alright, fourth game. The fact that we've won 3 means that at very worst, I'm going even in this draft, so there is a hard cap on how badly I can embarrass myself. I think I'm gonna go with Profit on 2. Because we have 2 blue lands, but we are going to be pinched on red, because we have red spells. Yeah. It's like this way I can Strix plus sprint it and crack in for 1,000,000. Yeah. So this gives haste, right? Yeah. Fourth land seems good. Like, they can't block to kill my Prophet here, so they're just locked into taking a lot of damage. And then Strix is going to keep applying pressure in the air while we gum up the board pretty badly with Kasmina. Dreadhorde Butcher, that's a good card. It's pretty scary. Nah, I think that's a little dirtily. I don't think we're interested in that.
Heed my instruction and prepare for war. Hone your control.
I think I'm gonna ditch this invade the city. I think we're more likely to get use out of the Manticore this game. This is a really aggressive attack. If they have removal for our wizard, we're kind of gonna be in trouble. But I want to keep applying pressure here. Okay, that's kind of whatever. Okay, I was like, this attack is really weird. If they're like not trying to kill Kasmina. I assume they're gonna kill her with this trigger here. That means the game's gonna kind of stall out. That? Huh. How do I feel about Stealth Mission? They're 10? Because that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna keep that on top. We don't have that many options for dealing with this Silverwing, but being able to punch through for a lot is one of them. Just load this up with counters, whack them for a bunch. Okay. Glad I wasn't leaning on the Manticore. Let Tibble go to 1, whatever. Giving the Prophet. Huh. Is that good enough? I don't think so. I'm fishing for non-creature spells, I think. Oh, but yeah, give the Prophet unblockable, so and they can't block the Strix, so we get in for a lot of damage there. Okay. Our back is like a little against the wall. We're really out of cards here. No blocks. You can have Tibble.
I'll just go torture someone else.
That was the worst draw. Alright, so if we attacked with the Prophet, they could just block here, and then, like, we kill the Silverwing and hope the Strix goes all the way. I think I'm better off just waiting, although I think this might have been the turn that everything slipped away. Like, if we'd drawn Ral's Outburst there, we would just be in a really good spot. Instead, we're just kind of not. Well. Huh. Yeah, that's good. So now we can just kill them. Oh, I hadn't realized quite how low they were. I was like, dang, we can do something techie with sacking this to kill this and try to get in for enough damage. But nope, Heartfire, just good enough. Alright, sick. I was a little worried about that one, but we got there. Game 5, I think? I'm not sure. In these best of ones, they end up sort of all blurring together. This hand needs a little bit of help, but a single red mana makes it quite good. So I think I'm going to keep it. And even if we don't hit red mana, we have stuff to do. Charmed Stray. Uh-oh. I've drafted this deck before. It's never as good as you want it to be, but it is usually funny. This is gonna be kind of tough to race. Man, what is with... We're not playing like twice as many islands as mountains, right? Like, jeez. We've been island flooded almost every game. That is really bad news. Pass? I'm holding on to this contentious plan because honestly I think our best win con here is playing this and making it big. Oh god, but now we're just kind of dead to this. Sure, let's block the 1/3. Yeah. Alright, I'll play a little longer, but I think we're just gonna die. The fact that not only have we not drawn a red, but we have only drawn red spells is, oh boy. Alright, okay, I'm good. Our run had to not be perfect somehow. I'm glad all the horrible things happened at once. Even our good draws would have had trouble against a draw this aggro. Okay. Against a silver player? Huh, that's kind of odd. Usually this game's pretty good about only matching you against people in your tier. What is with this? This is our 6th game, and we have been on the draw 5 times. This is, like, nuts. Kasmina plus these cards can take over the game pretty easily, although we do need her to actually be, like, able to be played and just live. I'm gonna sandbag Contentious Plan. Yeah, like, that's not guaranteed. If we just keep drawing lands like this, then we're not gonna get anywhere. Oh god. I hope we draw Grim Initiate. You know, that's, like, kinda close enough. Hopefully they can't cast too many spells. I'm probably gonna sack this guy to Heartfire this on my turn. No blocks. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not gonna waste any time. This card goes very crazy if you don't stop it early. Opting into taking a bit of damage here, but we're gonna get to untap and play Kasmina. Probably. Man, why is it that I can't draw both my colors when I play 2-color, but my 3-color opponents, it just always works out? It's bogus. No blocks, take 2, that's fine. What does this do? Okay. They know they don't have any, right? Like, it's actual 0? Okay, just checking.
I'm brilliant, so focus on what matters.
Oh, we're flooding real bad. That said, we're like kind of okay here. We've got a good block there. Potentially can block and grow here. That's kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? No attacks. Alright. Okay, cool. They know about this Strix. That's fine.
Every day is a new lesson.
Whew, let's get rid of these lands. Alright, so I can contentious plan here. Jeez. And I can actually pass. We still have good blocks, including sprinting this. Keeping Kazmina around has a lot of value since we have all those contentious plans and stuff. We can try to keep proliferating. If they have a removal spell here, we get blown out, kinda, but... Definitely no. Okay. That was a little risky, but now we're ahead by quite a bit. Alright, so we've drawn 8, 9, 10, and then there's 11 total. 12, okay. So there are not that many lands left in our deck. But that won't stop us from drawing them. Go ahead. Like I said, keeping her around, we have multiple more contentious plans. If we can proliferate her again, we get an activation and get to still keep her around. So, I'm not gonna get rid of her just yet. If she ends up getting attacked down, I'll feel dumb, but I think we're reasonably likely to be able to keep her alive. Alright. This is just Ray's dead, because they haven't seen a Planeswalker. It's still gonna mess us up, though. Come on, Ral's Outburst. I mean, that's, like, kinda close. Doing this, it makes this bigger and just buys us another turn, and also gets in for a couple damage. If we don't draw an answer to this Silverwing, I will sacrifice her to get a body and get the extra loot. Alright, looks like that's probably what we're gonna have to do here. Not entirely sure how we're gonna win this one. They've got the board pretty clotted up.
Join my cause.
We just kind of can't attack. This is really annoying. We already used ours, right? Yeah, that was this game. So we, like, need to get counters on this somehow to really do anything about this. That or Ral's Outburst it. Ugh, that is gross. I am gonna counter this. Alright. That is exactly what I asked for. Okay, I thought that was kind of weird. So yeah, we can just trade across the board, and then we're winning the race. They need something good. Oh no, don't kill my guy. Ugh. Second Callous Dismissal? That's so bad for me. Especially because we already burned ours, so we can't bounce this stupid zombie army. I think we're gonna lose this one, which is really unfortunate. I think we've been ahead at like every stage of the game. The flood is just kind of unbelievable here. Just gonna block like this. Take pretty significant damage, but this is the block that'll let us try to dig our way back out of it. Yeah, like that.
Play nice, Stacy. Oh, you're so cute.
No attacks. We have pretty good blocks here, so we can just double block here, put Strix here, and then when the devil dies, ping the Aven, kill them both. No, don't target my guy. Wow.
I guess I cracked.
Damn.
First.
Oh boy, I think opponent's deck might just be a lot better than ours. Take 2 here, that's fine. Bleh. That is a very mopey draw. Getting in for 1 because we weren't blocking this anyway, so might as well get in some damage. Just gonna pass. What I'm gonna look to do here is block and then twist, and then it'll come back as a 2-3, and then we've got the board stalled out again. They might not even attack into it, in which case, on their second main, I'll do it anyway. Oh, please just try to kill it. That would be so good for me. Yeah. Alright, back in the holding pattern. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 3 lands in the top 14 cards. The bright news is, the bright side is it's very unlikely that we'll keep drawing lands. We're basically guaranteed to stop flooding out now. Compared to 4, 9. So they probably got 8 land. Almost half of their remaining deck is lands, whereas like about a fifth of ours is. So our top decks should be much better than theirs now. Okay, yeah, if they blocked like that, I would just block with these 2 and use the ping to finish off. Come on, man! Oh. 2 lands and 13 cards. Yeah, they get to see quite how unlucky we are. Again, if they block like or attack with this, I'll just block with these 4. We get to finish it off, and we're still ahead on board. Okay. If they have something, we're about to be pretty unhappy. But I don't think we can play around much. Okay, finish off your amass. Yeah. Well, it's 1 draw. Huh. Maybe we should have held that in case they have like a Davriel or something. If they have that, we pretty much just lose the game though. Okay. Step 1. Jeez. That was a lot of power. I'm playing really conservatively here. Just in case they had some way to stop this, but yeah, wow. Man. I thought we were out of it when we just kept having nothing, but That time twist on our owl came right in time. Alright. So, if we win this one, we reach 6 wins. Which is an important breakpoint. I guess. Ends like the last one, but like... yeah, just kind of the same. Bunch of do-nothing instants and sorceries and Kasmina. But yeah, if we win this one, then we get more gems back than the value of the golden gems we used to enter. Which is pretty lit. Okay, Burning Prophet a turn late. If we'd drawn this last turn, we could have stealth missioned it here, just beaten down. Been in a really good spot. That's kind of really annoying. Yeah, like that. There's not really a lot we can do about this. Like, because we can't block it effectively, we can't really Kasmina and try to turtle underneath her. Oh dear. So instead, we are going to attempt to just beat the crap out of them. This is actually a quite good draw for the beat the crap out of them plan. Sure, I'll keep that. Giving them a chance to block here. I didn't think they would, but... yeah. Get it for lots of damage. We could be in trouble here if they can just load this up with counters, which is kind of what they're doing. This is kind of awkward. Like, we're just ignoring each other and smashing in for as much damage as we can. And, like, we could start trying to block. I don't even hate that too much now. Red-green probably not going to be able to deal with my weird. It'll go up to a 6/6, threaten being a 7/7. Yeah, sure. Okay, so if we attack with both, they can just chump and then we're like basically dead. Whereas if we do this, I think I'm gonna bottom that. I think we need some lands and stuff to work with. Okay. Now we can pass and we're threatening some pretty good blocks. Even if they can put in another counter on this, it only becomes a 7/7 and it would just trade with our weird. And we're threatening... it's not great yet, but we're on our way towards a very powerful... well, that's awful. I guess we can double block. That's not actually so bad. Again, we just trade our weird for the Mowu. That seems fine. And if they try anything funny, we've got Lazatep plating. Yeah, I think they realize that their attacks are not actually very good. Oh, and that's also quite good. Do not want another mountain.
We are the future.
Huh. I'm actually gonna ditch this invade the city. It had the potential to be really good, but I think we're more likely to get some mileage out of this Manticore. Now it'll take like their whole turn to target one of our creatures. Okay. Now on board this looks okay, but it's not going to be. They still only get to trade Mowu for Spellgorger if they try that. Huh. This is like kind of clever though. They do get it to get in with their wolf because we can't block here. Nah. Oh. Well, that's kind of sick.
My students are loyal.
Let's pitch these stone blades. I'm just gonna get this off the table while I can. That seems great. Tybalt also seems great. Just continue to lock up the board and make bodies. Rawr. I'm gonna hold this back so we can block the menace creature. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. I think we got this game pretty locked up. Yeah. Alright. I was pretty worried when Samoa started getting up there, but Spellgorger Weird is, like, just as ridiculous. And I think that game showed that pretty well. Alright. Potentially the last game of this draft. Can we hit the coveted 7 wins? Yes. I think I'm gonna mold this one. Doesn't really have much going on. This is sorta better. Yeah. I mean, we need to draw a land, but that's like a pretty good card. Banehound. Uh-oh. On the bright side, either Tybalt lines up very well against this, or Callous Dismissal lines up well. One or the other is going to be good. Alright. This is like really aggressive, but if we get to stabilize at all off the back of Tybalt, they're gonna run out of cards very fast.
This devilish. My friend is here to help your pain.
That's Tip Reaver, sure. Okay. I think I'm honestly just gonna pass here. Don't really want to bounce anything. Contentious plan, not that good yet. I can leave up no escape, which is valuable. Yeah, let's not let that happen. Aven Eternal seems good. Yeah. We'll see how they want to attack here. Because, okay, so Tybalt is dead. So we need to decide how we want to kill off their guys. I think I'm going to block here and then use the ping to kill Banehound. Let my other devils stick around, since it wouldn't get to trade for a whole card. I'm just going to pass. I bet we can get a bigger amass token for this later, if I wait. Huh. What do they got going on here? This is like so aggressive. What could it be? There's the 1 in a black +2/+0 indestructible that could like kill one of our guys, but that's pretty whatever. It's like giant growth in green, but again, that's like trading an entire card. I'm just gonna do this. That's what's happening. Well, yeah. There's no way we were getting around that. Man, that is disgusting. This card just seems kind of unbeatable. I don't think there's a single decision we could have made this game to not lose to this card. Can't even block here because this just has menace for some reason. Okay, well now we're getting somewhere. I think I just pass. I think I'm gonna sack the Grim Initiate to kill this. Heartfire, good card. We still need to get through this somehow. Not entirely sure how we're gonna do that. We already lost our Tybalt and our... Well, we haven't lost our Kasmina yet. I shouldn't have stealth missioned first. I was thinking that I needed to get a counter on it. Yeah, we're dead. Because we have to block to survive. Alright, so... That game would have been close, but Massacre Girl is really, really stupid. We're 6-2, back against the wall. Let's see if we can finish it out and get the 7th win. Alright, last game. Let's try to not get Massacre Girl this time. Ugh. On the draw again. Mana doesn't work again. I kind of want to keep this one, though. It has, like, a lot of our best cards. We might just lose, but if we can find a single blue, then we're just off to the races. Yeah! Alrighty. These not so good until later, but these excellent on turn 4. And we got this guy to hold things down. First strike on your turn. May I introduce you to First Strike Always? Not attacking here because this card tends to see play in green-white, which means a lot of ways to put counters on their creatures. And if they made this a 3-2, then I can't profitably block anymore. Whereas, like, I don't know, if they... Oh! Ral's Outburst does not kill that. Oh, no escape, where were you? Oh man, we're just gonna die to this, aren't we? There are a lot of good rares in this set. Yep, take 3. We could potentially beat this card, but we're gonna like need to draw our Heartfire or something before too long. I'm gonna go ahead and just fire this off just for the scry. Not even too concerned about the Law Rune, but... Ugh, we, like, need land 4. Yeesh. Okay, Kasmina is quite bad here, because she'll just die to Feather. Just gonna pass, keep getting hit by this for a while. Try to Rouse Outburst something later. If we can, like, kill this and find our Heartfire and pick Feather off, then we'll be in a good spot. We need to do that pretty soon. Sure, more links. Okay. Opponent's, like, out of cards, which is good. They have, like, a protection spell? That would be really obnoxious. Although I guess I would be glad to know about it. Oh, Heartfire, sure. Oh man, but that counters our thing. Oh, that's so awful. Wow. Man. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead. And like, this sucks, because I think we need to Kasmina now. Just to dig. But it also means we lose our best way of rebuilding afterwards. I'm gonna hang on to the sprint here and dinch this contentious plan. Because I think another one of our options is to play the Strix and hope that we can sprint and trade Strix for Feather.
I will have to form a new plan.
Oh my... Well, this is sort of the same thing. We'll see if they tap this down. Yeah. Man. Tappers are really miserable gameplay. It's just like removal that continuously upgrades to your best creature. Also, 3/4 flyers for 3 are pretty good. It's unfortunate, because I don't think the opponent's deck is very good at all, actually. I think we could beat the rest of these cards pretty easily. Well, now time to put my money where my mouth is, because... if we manage to get the feather off the table and then can't beat them, I'm gonna feel really dumb. Okay, tap my Strix. Let's hope their top deck wasn't very good. If it's like anything at all, this game is basically over. Oh, it is, isn't it? God damn it! Ugh! We're just like basically dead now? Oh, this sucks. Sure. Start mushing with this guy. I guess if we get any sort of instant, then we can try to double block Feather. But... oh, god damn it. That on the last possible turn. Like, everything has just been one turn in their favor, like the whole game. Oh, also them drawing exactly 4 lands, which seems to be all they need to operate, is really good. I wonder if they're playing like 15 or something. See what they choose to do here. They can Law Rune to tap our thing. This is clever on their part. So even if we had an instant, we can't threaten the double block the way they're lining up here. So I think we're pretty dead. We could still draw that Heartfire. But... like, they could tap it down on their turn if they want to. If they don't, I think I have to chump, because then they can threaten it again on this next turn cycle. And if they tap down both, I'm just dead. Yeah. If they have something to pump, I'm just dead here. Oh wait, no, they've got 4 attackers. No, okay, yeah. It's like, oh crap, did I just put myself dead already? Oh man! Am I really losing to just triple Law Rune Enforcer and nothing else? Yeah, wow, that is a really frustrating way to go. I don't think this deck was good at all. If they hadn't gotten that feather, we would have just run them over, but them's the breaks. Alright, so we went 6-3. 2 losses at the end is really frustrating, but still made back more gems than we spent, and we get our pack, so overall, good. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be back to constructed content soon. If you want to see that early, go ahead and tune into my stream. The information is down below. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.